Good afternoon, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a Fuji Kiseki A-rank run, and she was my first ever Uma that I've ever gotten on my very first pull. Super lucky, super happy that I ended up actually getting her. She's one of my favorite Umas to train for obvious reasons. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment who'd you like to see next, and enjoy the video. Fuji Kiseki. We're going to make quick work of this A-rank guy. This is going to be a rather easy one to train, and we got her on her first pull. So I'm very hyped about that. If you look at her details here, she's got a 20% bonus to power and a 10% bonus to wit, which is perfect for the type of build that we're going to be going for. She is also a mile and a pace chaser A-rank by default. You could also reasonably level up her front, late, medium, or sprint if you want to, but we'll pretty much be keeping her at our default distance running for the entirety of the career. For our veteran Umamusumes, we're not even going to go with the guests this time. We're going to be picking some of our own. I'm going to be doing the 42-12 split with my Tokai Teo, who is right about where you at here. Wrong Tokai Teo. So many Tokai Tails. There we go. That's our 12-42 split. And then we're also going to be using a new one this time, our winning ticket, who has a 42-12 split as well. 42-12 splits are good. They're not maximum. They're pretty achievable if you continue to play through a bunch of careers. And that's why I'm not finding anything. I have it ready by date acquired. We want it by rating. There we go. And now we should be able to find our winning ticket right there with the 42-12 split. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12 power sparks and 2, 4 speed sparks. And this should be more than enough to get us through our career path. So let's get started with picking our support cards. This is labeled sprint. I'm trying to keep it a little more organized. So let's go ahead. We're going to borrow our level 50 Kitasun Black. We're going to do some wit cards here and organize that by level. I'm going to pick my die with Scarlet, and I'm going to pick my Matikane Fukuki Taru. We're going to be going with the 3 speed, 2 wit, 1 stamina card for this. If you're doing this as well, but you don't have these cards, pick as close as you can get with what I have up on the screen with your own cards, but make sure that the ones that you pick do have blue skills such as corner recovery, straightaway recovery, etc., etc., rosy outlook. You know, you'll get a bunch through Kitasun Black, but you don't always proc those skill hits, so it's good to keep that in mind when selecting your cards. And here we go at the start of this career. And we got to skip this because I logged in and out. We'll click all these prompts, and here we go. If you've seen my short, you already know how I feel about her, so it should be a fun one to go through. So support cards. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so power, speed. We'll train speed first because we're definitely going to prioritize Kitasun Black getting Rainbow training first if possible. I don't really want to do the 3 on guts, so we might go ahead and do a mood up here with our recreation. There we go, looking nice. And our mood's good. We got the 10 power bonus. Matikane Fukuki Taru gave us a little bit more energy, so we're maxed out, looking nice. We got a 3 on speed, which is great. We already got one of our blue skills. It is just preferred position, which isn't the best blue skill, but it's good to have some. We'll get practice perfect with that Kitasun Black event. And now we got to pick our training here. We got a 2 stack on guts, 2 stack on stamina. I will prioritize stamina, and that will also allow us to level up our Super Creek's friendship gauge a little bit there as well. You gotta be strict like Air Groove will give us some power. Let's see here, we got not really a great stack, so let's do Die with Scarlet, get a little bit of our energy back, and get that wit card up. You two really look like sisters. They really do. And that'll give us some wit. Now we got the 3 on stamina with the Kitasun Black skill hint. Also, the double up with the speed cards is always fantastic. If we can get those to level up at the same time, that's even better. You've got a good set of pipes, will always give us a mood up. And now we're at great mood. We got a 3 stack on wit. Let's get some of that energy back since we're below halfway, but not quite under 20%. And we got another 3 stack on wit. Our support cards are pretty much leveling up alongside each other. Super Creek always falls behind a little bit, but that's okay. We have a double stack on speed. Let's go ahead and take it. We do want Silent Suzuka to get a little farther up there. She was kind of falling behind. Kita Black. We got another 3 on wit. We'll take it. And that should give us enough energy to do a speed if we have a good stack on it in this next turn. Right, shower dialogue. There might be a ghost waiting to get the jump on you. Will give us energy back. And now we got a Narita Taishin skill hint, and she's double stacked with Kita Black, who is now within the rainbow training range. Speed 2. Looking good. Get through this dialogue option. Machikane Fukukitaru likes to talk a lot, but as long as we can keep those moods up, we are happy. So, what we have here is a Fuji Kiseki that defaults as a pace chaser. Because this is our first race, we are going to be moving her to a front runner. It just increases our chance of getting to first place and not having to do a second race to win our maiden race. We're going to be switching her back to a pace chaser going into the next race, but we do have 10 turns before the Asahi High. Always tell Die with Scarlet to go to the infirmary. It's a mood up and energy. Fantastic training there. We got a double, triple stack on speed. We'll take that. Die with Scarlet, Kita Black can now do rainbow training, so we're looking good there. We'll tell her to go for it and eat her fill. That way we get some energy. Triple stack on speed or stamina. We'll take that. And we got the front runner straightaways from Kita Black there. Probably won't buy that, but it's always good to get skill hints. So we could do the rainbow training, but I would rather level up my Kita Black and Super Creek. So we're going to go ahead and do another power training there. Power training also gives you a little bit of stamina, and we're not going to be doing a whole lot of stamina training on this run. So if we can sprinkle some in every now and then, that's always going to be good for us. Our energy is a little lower than I like it to be, but oh, that's hard to pass up. We'll give it a try. She failed. That's fine. We can recover from this. We'll take a break. We only got 1 mood down. Go for it. Get some energy back. And now we can focus on getting these up again. We'll do the wit training, even more energy, and we got the Narita Taishin skill hint while pushing her over into rainbow training, which is a very, very good combo there. Go for a run to clear your mind. We'll get some energy back, mood up, and the skill hint, the triple bonus there, which is always good. We could do Kita Black, but I really want to get Silent Suzuka up to rainbow training, and she's got 1 more after that to get her there. Second's still pretty good. Will give us a mood up and skill points. And now we just got to do 1 more power, and we can get triple training stacks now that Silent Suzuka is where we want her. And we got a double, so that's always good. We'll take that. We'll get through this dialogue. We got stamina power boost. We can go ahead. Our energy is too low to really do a wit training there, so let's do a rest. If we're under like that 20% mark, we'll take a rest, because even if we do a wit training, it won't give us enough to move on and do another speed training. We'll do a power here with Super Creek. That's a level up, and 10 speed. The Asahi is only a 1600 meter. It is a G1, but again, it's just 1600 meter, so we should be fine. We'll move ourselves back to a pace chaser. Few results, and 3rd place. I probably could have gotten 1st, but that is fine. 3rd place is more than enough to get us on to the next race, which is what's really important during these A-rank guides. Now we have 5 turns before the Yayoi show. We can focus on getting some of these up. So we got the Super Creek skill hint. We'll take that. Corner recovery. That's what we're looking for. We love our corner recovery skill. Let's do a breathtaking monologue here. That's going to give us some wit. No rainbow training, so we'll do wit once again. This is going to kind of naturally raise her levels. We got a single. Let's do our speed here. We don't want speed to fall behind. And we're up to speed level 3. Disorient's probably not a skill we'll use, but we'll take the double speed again. That's looking nice. We are going to have to do a rest after this. Unless, of course, we get a double wit, then we might take that. No double wit, just a double speed, which is a bummer. I hate missing out on those. But you have to take the dice you roll. Keep track of things, 10 wit. Yayoi Sho is going to be a 2,000 meter. It's just a G2. What's our discount? We got 10% off. Let's get preferred position and lay low. We might as well do that since they're already 30% off. And if we can push ourselves over into getting first place, that's more fans, and that's better for us. Yeah, Yayoi Sho, first place, looking good. And we got a 3s and 44 skill hints. And we got a place top 5, Satsuki Sho. We only have one turn, but that's okay. We have pretty good energy, so we can get a good training in. It's just a single rainbow stack, but we have almost max energy, so we might as well take it. We even got a little bit of a bonus there from that Daiwa Scarlet. And here comes our inspiration, which is where most of our power is going to come from. And that's a 76 power boost, looking nice. We'll always take those. Satsuki Sho is a G1. It's also 2,000 meters. Should be a little more challenging, but with quarter recovery, with our 2 blue skill hints, we haven't bought corner recovery yet, but with those 2 blue skills, that should put our stamina exactly where we need it. Now, we'll do the mile tour. And we got one turn before the mile tour here. And we got a single stack, but we got a double stack wit for 45. We will absolutely take that. I love to get those 45s. The NHK mile is up next. We got wit level 3. We got another event, but we already had great mood, so we'll just take the free stat points, plus 2s. Not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. And we should be good for this race as well. And we got 12 turns before the mile. So here we go. 12 turns, looking good. Tell her to be a little more enthusiastic. That'll give us some stat boosts. And what do we have here? We got another double stack in speed, which is exactly what we're hoping for. A triple stack's even better, but we'll take the doubles as they come. We'll do the wit training. We're headed into beach training after one more turn, so if we can get some energy back, we'll be looking nice. And what do we have here? We could do the wit training, but I'm actually going to do a rest here. I want maximum energy going into beach training here. 28, we might as well take it because we have max energy. 26, let's actually do a wit training. I'd rather do a double stack. 46, we'll do the 46 wit. And we'll choose the top option here to get a bit of a power boost. Just carry me, plus 10 power. And we can do a stamina training since we only have that one more training, and we might as well take care of our stamina. A balanced performance will give us another stamina boost. That's another really good wit stack, plus 35. It's only one rainbow, but with all the other characters on there, it adds to that overall stat increase. And there's that swinging maestro skill. Lovely to see it. We'll do another wit training until we get some good speed options here. We have 3 turns before the mile. Work on improving endurance will give us some energy and speed. And there's another double stack. That's what we're looking for. If we can get a triple stack, please, Uma gods, hear me. I just want a triple stack. They're so satisfying. Lots and lots of dialogue. We'll skip through it all. And there is a single, but we also got a Super Creek skill and might as well take it. We already have Swinging Maestro, so we don't really need anything else out of her. Except, you know, unless we're getting extra discounts. Double stack speed, you love to see it. We'll take that. We're getting close to a B+ in speed and a B+ in power. And we really just needed our wit up to a D, but if that can get even higher, then that's even better. Now, we don't actually need to do this, but let's go ahead and buy Swinging Maestro just because it's such a good skill, and we already have a discount, so we might as well just get it now. We'll take the race, and that should pretty much cover us for stamina for the rest of this career. If you do not have Swinging Maestro, or you're unable to get it during your career path, just purchase a couple more blue skills, and that's why we chose those support cards that have blue skills at the beginning of this race. And 7 turns until your next goal before the Takamatsunomiya Kinen. Okay, so we got a double stack, but we're really low on energy, so we are going to take a rest here, and hopefully we'll get another double stack. And that's another double stack. What are the odds? Back to back, BTB baby. And we're looking pretty good there. We have 5 more turns, and we'll choose the option here that'll give us some energy by resting up. And we're going to rest because we have we're not going to rest. We're going to train because we have the event coming up where we will get a raffle. And that can give us some energy. Bushel of carrots, nice. At least let me cheer you on. Taishin, she's a little bratty girl, but we still love her. Let's go ahead. We'll do a wit training since we don't have a speed rainbow. Wit level 4, looking nice. We do have one more inspiration coming up as well. We'll take the speed training here since we're pretty much at max energy and we didn't really have a rainbow training option there. And there's a rainbow training with Taishin. We'll take it. Energy's looking a little low. Will we get a wit stack here? Tell her to rest. Give us a wit stack. Give us a wit stack. Double wit, double wit, double wit. No double wit. We'll take a rest. And we should be all good for the Takamatsunomiya Kinen. Oh my gosh. That's a mouthful, but I think I nailed it. And we should be able to get first. Excellent. Still got a good mood. Still got good stats. And after this, we have 4 turns before the Yasuda Kinen. And here comes our inspiration for our power bonus. What will we get? Will it be good? And that is a plus 76 power, which is lovely. We got really good energy, and we got a mood up there. And we also have a Silent Suzuka Rainbow Trading. We'll take that. That will also get pretty close to maxing out Director Arakawa. Unrestrained. That's a Kitasun Black. We'll take it. It's a 35. 35s are still wonderful, even if they are not a double stack. This is why we love Kitasun Black so much. And this comes the Professor of Curvature skill here. We may as well go ahead and do a rest here since we're pretty low on energy. And then we have the double stack, 37 speed. We'll take it. We're pretty close to an S rank at speed already. We got a nice, comfortable A in power. The Yasuda is another shorter distance race, so it's only 1,600 meters. No problem for us here. And goal complete. Now we have 8 turns before the Autumn Tenno Sho, which is just the 2,000 meter one, I believe. So we should be fine there. We'll do some wit training to get some energy back. Plus our speed's looking good. We might as well get our wit up a little bit more if we can. Another 35 wit. That puts us up to a B. 29, 30. We'll take the 29. 27, 24. We'll take the 27. Energy's looking pretty good. We got another 27. We'll take it. Some stat bonuses at the end of that. And then here we go. We got another double stack in speed, pushing us over into an S and an A plus in power. Our stats are pretty much already where we need them to be in order to get an S rank, or A rank. I wish it was an S rank. So we'll continue training this without failing. We're going to try to conserve our energy here unless we get like a triple stack speed. So let's take a rest before the Tenno Sho Autumn. Like I said, this is just the 2,000 meter with Swinging Maestro. We should be good. If you don't have Swinging Maestro, like I said, make sure to purchase as many of the blue skills as you can before the Autumn Tenno Sho. It is going to be the most difficult G1 race in this career path, so it's definitely worth it, even if just to make sure that you complete the race. Now we have 3 turns for the Arima Kinen. That's a 26. We got a 36 in wit. We'll take that. That's a B plus in wit. Max energy, so we'll do 2 speed tradings after this. Hopefully we'll get some good stacks. No good stacks, so we'll go ahead and do the speed training anyway. Move down, that's fine, because we're still looking pretty good. Let's do one more speed training before the Arima Keenan. And now we're at the SS speed level. And Lights of Vaudeville, level 3, so we're looking good there. This is a 2,500 meter, we should be okay. Somehow we did not complete that. But we did not need to win that. I was surprised when it said that our speed on average was not up there, because we are at an SS speed, so I don't know where the game is getting its information from, but that's fine. We won't complain. Let's train wit, get a little bit of our energy back here. We are going to have no problem with these qualifiers or the finale. We should pretty much just kill it going forward. That's first place in the qualifier. Moving on to the semi-final. We get plus 12 after every single URA final race, which is always wonderful. We'll go ahead. Why did we not get a wit stack there? I would have really liked a wit stack there. I would have really liked a wit stack there. Okay, so this is going to be the semi-final. Under our belt, this should be first place, no problem. Excellent, nailed it again. Kiseki is my love, she's killing it. Peak Uma Gugu Baby Mama. And what do we got here? We got a 21 speed. We might as well take it. And that's going to put us up into an S in power as well. And this is just using 42-12 splits. If we had borrowed a Uma that had a better split, we might have even been able to max out both power and speed. We should be able to get first place in the URA finale with a long distance. 6th lengths, looking good over Marazinski. And there you have it. That is our URA finale champion with Fuji Kiseki. Now, all we got to do is rack in all the points. We got the director's fan, plus 15, and then buy our skills with our remaining skill points. So here we got 915 to play with. We have a mile and pace aptitude of A. So we're going to first buy Professor Curvature because that's a wonderful skill, and then buy any mile and pace skills that are not debuffs. Mile, pace... looks like that may be it. So let's go ahead and buy Focus, Straightaway Recovery, Competitive, and Standard Distance, just to get our stat points down to 0. Make sure that you use up as many skill points as you can by the end of your career to get the best overall score. Once we finish this, we should be looking at a very comfortable A. And boom! That's what we're talking about. Not only did we get an A, not only did we get an A+, but I didn't even mention this. I looked at the stats, I looked at the races, I knew how to plan ahead of time. So this was actually my very first race with Fuji Kiseki. So here are the overall stats at the end of this career. Looks wonderful, great skills, overall a fantastic spread. And just to prove that this is my first run, boom, there you go. First run, A-Ring Guide, 12,336 points. So there you have it. If that's not proof enough that this is a good method for training Fuji Kiseki, I don't know what is. If you want some more information on how to choose your legacy and support cards, I've recently posted videos on some support card guides and how to choose and kind of map out your career path ahead of time. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.